Hi, iOS 11 comes with many new features, but also changed the way we used some old features. I will show you how to use the most important new features, as well as old features. I will show you how to use Airdrop on an iPhone 7 with iOS 11. First, make sure that both sending and receiving devices have their Bluetooth and Wi-Fi activated. I will show you how to send 4 pictures from my iPhone 7 on iOS 11 to my iPad mini 4 on iOS 10. The procedure is simple. Choose the photos you want to send by Airdrop. At the bottom left, tap on the square icon with the arrow, and afterwards tap on the Airdrop icon. Soon you will see the icon of the receiver. Make sure the name corresponds to the one you intend to send the files to, and tap on it. Now, the receiver has to accept the incoming files, and it's done. On iOS 11, at the Control Center, Airdrop is now only accessible through a 3D touch. Press on any of toggles within the Connections tile, including Airplane Mode, Wi-Fi, Cellular, and Bluetooth. Simply 3D touch one of these icons and a larger menu pops up offering 2 additional selections, Airdrop and Personal Hotspot. When you press on Airdrop, you can choose either to not receive anything from anyone, to receive from people on your contact list, or to receive from everyone. Nice and simple. It is very important to understand that on iOS 11's Control Center doesn't let you turn off Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Unlike previous iOS releases, in iOS 11, Apple lets you disconnect the devices or disconnect from networks by toggling off those 2 buttons from within the Control Center. However, those buttons do not deactivate the actual radios in the device. To completely turn off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, you need to go to Settings, and tap off individually the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth tab. Wi-Fi or Bluetooth are indicated turned off only when you have their icons crossed on Control Center. On the bright side, on iOS 11 you may shut down your iOS device without pressing power button. You can do this by going to Settings, and then at General you can find way down the shutdown option. If you choose the shutdown option, you will then have the option to either follow though by sliding to power off or cancel. iOS 11 allows you to customize the redesigned Control Center so you can change the settings for the things you do most. You can add a voice memos control, add home controls, or even use 3D touch in Control Center to unlock even more commands. Here is how to customize the Control Center. Go to Settings, then to Control Center, and tap at Customize Controls. Now you can add or remove anything you like on this list. It's nice and simple. As an example, I will add to my Control Center screen recording and voice memos in a jiffy. On iPhones with 3D Touch, you can use 3D Touch in Control Center to unlock even more commands. Done. It's that simple. I will show you how to enable Nightshift in iOS 11 Control Center on iPhone. This procedure is very similar on an iPad as well. First, swipe to open Control Center on the iPhone or iPad as usual. Swipe up from the bottom of the screen. Next, 3D touch the brightness settings slider. It's the one with the sun icon. On the iPad, simply tap and hold on the setting. You will see that the display brightness slider will enlarge and reveal the hidden Nightshift setting. Tap on that to enable or disable Nightshift in iOS 11. If Nightshift is turned on, The settings toggle switch will be orange and state night shift on until the time indicated. Otherwise, if night shift is disabled, it will indicate that. iPhone and iPad users can also continue to access night shift through the iOS settings app too, where it is found within the display and brightness settings as night shift, with switches for scheduling, manually enabling or disabling, and to adjust color temperature. I will show you how to set battery percentage reading on an iPhone with iOS 11. Go to Settings, and scroll down to Battery. Now toggle the battery percentage to the on position. Bingo! Nice and simple. OS 11 allows you to customize the redesigned control center so you can change the settings for the things you do most. You can also add screen recording button on control center. Here is how to customize the control center. Go to Settings, then to Control Center, and tap at Customize Controls. Now you can add or remove anything you like on this list. It's nice and simple. As an example, I will add to my control center screen recording and voice memos in a jiffy. Bingo! Now I have the screen recording button at the lower center of control center. Same procedure works on the iPad, only difference is that the screen recording button will be at the upper right corner of control center. Now all you have to do is swipe to open control center on the iPhone or iPad, and press the screen recording button, and it will start recording anything you do. When you finished recording, just go back to control center, and tap again on the recording button. It's that simple. You will find the recording at the Photos library. I will show you how to force quit out of an app on the newly redesigned app switcher for iPad that comes with iOS 11. First, to access the app switcher in iOS 11 on iPad can be done either by swiping up from the bottom of the screen or by double pressing the home button. Next, within the app switcher, locate and identify the app or apps you want to forcibly quit. And finally, swipe up on the app you want to quit, pushing the app preview panel off of the top of the screen to quit that app. Now, if you wish to go back to an app you are already running, you can again either by swiping up from the bottom of the screen, or by double pressing the home button. Next, within the app switcher, locate the app you want, and simply tap on it. It's nice and simple. With iOS 10, Apple introduced Nightshift, which knocks some blue out of your screen late in the day, in theory to help you sleep better. This feature is also available on iOS 11. You need to go to Settings, and at General, go to Accessibility, and tap on Display Accommodations. Finally, tap on Invert Colors. Now you have a choice of either Smart Invert or Classic Invert. Choose the one you like best. Smart Invert reverses your display's colors, apart from images and media, a proper night mode, essentially, rather than the classic version, which turns your device into something seemingly colored in by a crazy person. Hi, augmented reality is Apple's next big thing. Arguably the biggest addition is the new ARKit API, which allows developers to add augmented reality features to their apps. See for yourself. If you would like to see more videos related to Macintosh computers or Apple products in general, please go to my channel, Addicted to Macintosh, and look at the playlists. There are many videos on many different Apple products, including macOS High Sierra. You can also check my Bootcamp playlist. There are many videos on how to install Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8 and Windows 10 on a Macintosh. Check it out. Addicted to Macintosh YouTube channel. Hundreds of Apple-related videos uploaded. Thank you for sharing, subscribing, liking, and viewing.